Let's talk about the failures today, right? So my failures are here for you to hear, and I don't care because I want to share with you the realities of these things online. So the first thing I did was I got into eBay. Now, I started back when I was in my 40s, so I wasn't even at age 50 yet. I just knew stuff was happening around me, right? I'm going to this 9-to-5 job every day, and back then the younger guys would be out there in front of their Lamborghinis and their mansions, these planes that they really were renting. They didn't own, but the Lamborghinis they rented, they didn't own, but it looked really cool. In my 40s, I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna go work 9-to-5 as always, right? But I'm gonna do eBay. So I would go to Goodwill stores on weekends, spend so many hours and money on these books on stuff I found on eBay. I buy it for like 20, sell for like 40, maybe 45, but that was keeping the inventory, keeping track of everything, returns, refunds, people who not happy with you, bad ratings, so on and so forth. It was exhausting, right? After my first year, I made here $1,400 from eBay. It was rough, my friends, rough, right? So I said, okay, enough of that, no more inventory. I sold my whole store to some guy, I'm not even sure anymore, but sold him my whole store, I got out of that business. Then I said, okay, I'm going to my 9-to-5, but I'm going to start selling Amazon books because at that time, that was all the rage, right? Sell books. So I sold, I made like 17 books, right, over the year. Maybe sold 8 of them. Maybe made about $400 total for the year. I said, that's not working either, right? At least not for me. My books stunk, so nobody bought my books, right? So what I did, I said, okay, let me try a couple courses. So I bought a course from one guy. It wasn't that great, but the second guy, I bought his course. Now, the product wasn't that great, but his idea of selling online, that was resonating with me, but I didn't know the vehicle to use to sell online. And here's the funny part. I saw him on YouTube, got his course, but I never thought about using YouTube as my way to generate income either, right? So it took me about 1.5 years to finally understand, okay, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. And like I tell you guys too, you want to use the knowledge you have to solve problems, right? I didn't quite understand that then. I knew I had knowledge about my life. I lived in the medical field a lot, so I figured, okay, I will help out people who are medical assistants, dental assistants, physical therapy assistants, pharmacy assistants, all these types of different jobs, right? And what I learned at about the first year was this. It was too large, right? When people come to me, it was just too large. I didn't have my niche figured out. I thought that was a niche, help out the assistants, but they have their own world within their niches, so that was a flop also, So my first channel stunk hard, right? My second channel, I got into just figuring out for medical assistants, right? So it's a medical assistant YouTube, and I did okay there. Sold a couple quizzes to them. I made quizzes for them, but it wasn't that great because the market wasn't really paying that well for their quizzes. And so that to YouTube also, boom, bam, blew up, of course, right? It wasn't until my third channel that I started understanding the methodology behind YouTube. And I learned the hard way. I fell down many times on YouTube, but I learned the hard way, right? The third channel, it was okay. But I hit the home run with my fourth channel. I figured out how to combine my law enforcement background with my master's degree in economics, with my personality, right? And I figured out how to do it. This channel exists today. It's a federal law enforcement interview channel where I do coaching for people. That channel hit the home run. It grew very fast. My coaching grew very fast, and my quizzes for those people also grew very fast as well. That's when I started understanding the magic behind YouTube. It took 5 years to hit that magic to understand how it worked, right? This is why our community down below, I teach you how to get around all that nonsense so you don't do what I did. We don't have that kind of time, 5 years to waste, we don't have that kind of time. So I teach you in my community exactly how it works. There's a course in my community, but also though, there is just a place in our community where we talk, where we share, where we go back and forth, because I don't want you guys to wait 4 or 5 years to hit the home run. That doesn't make any sense for anybody, right? I show you this, I tell you in detail where I failed, why I failed, and I make sure you don't fail so you can make your YouTube channel something pretty cool for yourself, something you would enjoy, and that's what I did. So, yes, I'm exposing my failures to you, but hey, that's part of life. If I'm going to have a channel here, I got to be authentic with you guys, and that's authentic. I did not become Mr. Wow, I made success. I'm so cool. No, I have more years having failed than I've succeeded. Now, the past 5 years has been great. 5 years, of course, I've been doing really good, but it took 5 years before that, before I understood. Yes, it took me a while. I guess I was a slow learner, but I'm here now, and now I'm showing you guys how to do it. It's really great. YouTube has really changed my life. It really has. I mean, the YouTube is great. The AdSense is nice, the money from AdSense, but really it's connecting with people. People really like what I do for them. I'm really happy with that. And plus, my courses and my coaching, it pays me more than my 9-to-5 job, which is really a big thing for me. I'm very humble about that. I'm very happy about that. But I want to teach you also. Go to my community for over 50. We learn a different way. I don't talk fast. No. Just go down there, join the community. Meet me at 4 o'clock every Friday. You will have fun, okay? Take care and don't fail like me. Boom. It's never too late to record. All right, bye-bye.